So okay, we go to the stage 2. We've learned the method of substitution. Okay, before we just do the stage 1 exercise, which is very easy, I think. But I think you have to be able to finish those stage 2 exercise, okay, in order to get a better mark in your assessment, okay, school assessment. Otherwise, your mark in your school assessment will be very low. Okay, it's not enough for you to get into the IB. Okay, suppose you want to get into the IB. So go to stage 2. We'll do question number 1 to number 10, because you read the verse, okay, above on the top, the method of substitution. Okay, very important, this verse. Okay, understand? So I will try to do I will try to do 3 or 4 for you, okay, and leave the rest, okay, for you for the exercise. Okay, but I think you have to redo all. Okay, understand? So go. We go to number 2. Okay, number 2. Copy the questions. 3x plus 4y equal to 2, and then 4x minus 3y equal to minus 14. So here, as we said, we don't have one equation such that y equal to something or x equal to something. So you have to find one simpler equation to change into x equal to something or y equal to something, and then do the substitution. Okay, so here you don't have any one equations of this to be x equal to something or y equal to something, right? So you give a name, give names first. So ask yourself which one is simpler. I think normally people will think this one is simpler, right? Because you have 2 negatives here. So it's okay. So we write from 1 up to you which one you want to make it as y equal to or x equal to. To me, I will make it as x equal to. So you move all the y terms to the other side. Okay, like this. Understand? So then you do divide both sides by 3. Okay, actually you make it x the subject. Understand? So when you got this, give a name, equation number 3. Okay, so put this number 3 equation into number 2. So you can write sub, or you write put sub 3 into 2. Then you will have this. So how to write this? You write 4 times, okay, it is a block, use a bracket. Understand? So next, how to do? You multiply this 4 into the bracket. So you just only multiply this 4 onto the numerator, not the denominator. So we keep the 3 below, and then this 4 times inside, you have 4 times 2 equal to 8, and then 4 times 4 equal to 16. Understand? So you must do this step. It's okay. So next, yes, we hate the denominator 3 here, so we times every term by 3. Okay, you have no need to write out, or if you very weak, you can just write out, or you can do it like this, times 3, and then here you don't have any space, so you can just put a times 3 here, times 3 here. Okay, so 3 and 3 cancel, right? Equal to 8 minus 16y, and then this term will become 9y. Okay, 9y, and then here, if you very weak in calculating this, so you can use a calculator. Okay, it's 42. Understand? So keep all the y terms on one side. the number terms to the other side, and then start your calculation. This 2 will become minus 25y, and then this 2 will become minus 50. Divided both sides by minus 25, you got 2. You get 2. Understand? Is it okay? So next you have to find out the x, right? Obviously use the equation number 3. Okay? So you sub y equal to 2 into 3. You directly have x equal to 2 minus 4 times 2 divided by 3. Okay? Actually it's minus 6 on top, divided by 3 is minus 2. Okay? So make a conclusion. Okay? So this is number 2. I'll keep doing. Let's go to number 6. Copy. This would be minus 2x minus 3y equal to 14, and then 7x minus 5y plus 18 equal to 0. Give names. Okay? So you just ask yourself which one is simpler. They're almost the same. Okay? You can choose the first one. Okay? You can write from 1. Okay? You can choose to make x equal to something or y equal to something. So which one to choose? Normally we would look at the equation number 2. Okay, here. Look at here. Because the number of belong to x is 7, is positive. This is negative. Okay. We normally choose the positive one. Okay. Choose that unknown to make that subject. Okay. So here 7 and minus 5, I would choose x, okay, equal to something, not y. Because if you choose y, you have to handle a lot of minus things. Okay, so I choose x. So move those not x terms to the other side. Will become this. Okay. Divided both sides by minus 2. Minus 2 here. Is okay. So if you don't like this minus 2 here, you can move this minus 2 on to the top. It will become x. This is become positive 2, and then this minus will go up to here, will be minus 14 and minus 3y. Okay. So give a name number 3. So now you can do sub 3 into 2. You have 7 times this big block. So it's okay. So let the 7 go in. Okay, keep the 2 below. So 7 times 14. 84. Not 84. 88, right? Check. No, 98. Minus. And then this minus 21. Is it okay? So next, we don't like the 2, right? So you just times 2. You have no need to just write out times 2. Okay, you can do this in your mind. Okay, so if you times 2 here, we just cancel the 2, right? What it remains will be like this. Understand? So this term you times 2, right? Will become what? 10y. Minus 10y, understand? And then 18 times 2 become 36. Okay, 0 times 2 will be 0 on the side. Is it okay? So keep all the y terms on one side, non-y terms to the other side, mind the positive and negative side. Is it okay? So on the left you get 31y minus, of course, and then this would be 62. Is it okay? And then divided by minus 31 both sides. Okay, you got minus 2. Understand? Next you have to find out x. So you do sub y equal to minus 2 into which one will give you x directly? should be 3, right? So you have x equal to minus 14 minus 3 times minus 2, give a bracket. So on top here, it should be positive 6 minus 14 minus 8 divided 2 minus 4. Understand? Is okay? And then next, x equal to minus 4 and y equal to minus 2. So the conclusion. Is okay? So this is number 6. I will do 2 more. So we go to number A. Normally you have to copy, okay? So give names. So just look at these two equations. Which one would be simpler? You can say 2. Actually, I would choose 1. Why? Because 2 here, the number is a bit larger, and 2 minus here. Actually, the equation 1, you can times both terms by 5, cancel the 5. Okay, it will become simpler. Okay, so I will choose 1. And actually, you can choose 2. It's no problem. But it will be more complicated to find the answer. Okay, it needs you to be very careful during the calculation. So here from 1, we times both terms by 5. Okay, these terms be times by 5, remain x. Understand? And then this 15y, and then this will be minus 5. Okay, so we have to make it x equal to something, right? So we move those non-x terms to the other side. Understand? So here we give a name, number 3. So next you write put 3 into 2. You have this. Always give bracket, okay? Otherwise you will make something wrong. Okay? So keep going. 8 times 15 is minus 120, and then this is minus 40. Copy. It's okay. So next, move all those non-y terms to the other side. Actually 0 here. So this would be 131, y equal to 0. Actually divided both sides by 131 minus y still 0. Okay. So next you have to calculate x, right? So you sub y equal to 0 into 3. You have x equal to 0 minus 5. That would be minus 5. So conclusion, x equal to minus 5, y equal to 0. So it's okay. Understand? So keep going. We go to number 10. Number 10. So this is 7x minus 2y equal to 4x minus 3y plus 14 equal to minus 2. So for this kind of expressions, so how to do? We can just break down these kind of expressions into this form. Okay, this form. How to break down? You can make this equal to minus 2 and this equal to minus 2. Make it 2 equations, right? So the first equation will be 7x minus 2y equal to minus 2. Is it okay? The second one will be 4x minus 3y plus 14 equal to minus 2. Is it okay? So simplify both equations first. Okay? When you do some simplification, you don't give the names. Okay? Until you finish doing all. So actually this is the 14, right? It's a number. We move it to the other side. It will become minus 16 and keep this. Okay, now you finish doing all the simplification, so now you give the name. Okay, it's okay. So now you choose one equation you think it is the simpler one. I think the first one is simpler. Okay, so what you make, I will make x equal to something, because here x have a positive 4. Okay, so from 1 we move this y term to the other side, become positive 2y. Okay, divided both sides by 7. Understand? It's okay. So give a name, it's number 3. We do sub number 3 into 2. You have 4 times this block, okay, equal to minus 16. Okay, so move this 4 into the bracket. You have 8y minus a minus divided by 7 minus 3y, and then equal to 16 is okay. So you have to remove the 7, right? You have to times all the terms by 7. So for this big term you times 7, you directly cancel. And then for this one is 21y minus, for this one it should be 102, is it? 112, okay, not 0. Okay, so next calculate y, keep all the y term on one side, non-y term to the other side. And let's start calculation. Minus 13, and then this one will be 104 minus, divided both sides by minus 13, it will become positive a. Okay, so you have to find out x, so you do sub y equal to a into 3, and then you have x equal to 2 times a minus 2 divided by 4. Actually this is equal to 2. So make the conclusion, x equal to 2, and then y equal to 8. It's okay. So this is the question 1 to question 10. I do 4 of them. Okay, and then you see still it is the method of substitution, but the questions is a bit complicated. Okay, it's more complicated than that in stage 1. Okay, so you have to be able to finish this kind of difficulties. Understand? So although I did 4 of them, you have to do all of them. Okay, you have to do from question 1 to question 10. Okay, including those I've done. Understand? So you try to do now.